Hello, everyone. Coming up here on Connect Now, what a show we have for you. We talk about a lot. We talk about this. Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama. She don't want to be the inauguration. We'll talk about that when Michelle Obama wanted to not want to distance herself from the inauguration coming up. We'll talk about it coming up here on Connect Now. Also, too, we'll talk about Snoop Dogg coming up on the screen right here. Snoop Dogg will be a part of that performance coming up. Snoop Dogg will be part. Snoop Dogg will be a part of the performance of Trump, and he was a heavy critic of Trump. We'll talk about that with Snoop Dogg and what's going on with Snoop and stuff. And too, we'll also talk about this, the TikTok ban right here coming up. TikTok, the TikTok ban right here that TikTok was talking about. We talk about it right here, TikTok, right here with the ban. We get the layers on what's going on, and we discuss everything here. Connect Now starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Connect Now. I'm your host, always, Kendrick Dix here, alongside Brittany Shea. Brittany Shea, how you doing?
Doing good.
Good in the neighborhood. All right. We'll talk about Snoop Dogg a little bit later. But first thing first, join in that conversation using the hashtag Connect Now here on Connect TV. Don't forget to join in, like we said right here. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, Brittany Shea, let's get to the topic at hand right now. TikTok is back in session right now after a 24-hour cold off wait. The platform returned, citing that the Trump administration brought them back. The Trump administration doesn't start until the next 12 hours. What's your thoughts on TikTok and TikTok being reinstated?
I just think that just was a ploy by Donald Trump. I think he felt it was in his best interest. Since Biden didn't, touch it, leave it alone, leave it up to him to decide. So he went and took the ball and ran with it because ultimately he was the one that originally wanted to be banned in the first place. So people forgot, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I forgot until I was reminded. Remember, like, yeah, he the one that wanted to ban. He just want grounding points to make it seem like he did something, admirable. Like it's just a political scheme that Todd came up with to come with us with the bullshit. That's all that was. He just wanted just to make it seem like he did something, just like he did those stimulus checks. Like that wasn't his call. That was the Senate and Congress, and it was their doing, mainly a Democratic doing, and he just want his name on to take credit for it. It's the same exact thing.
Okay, so with TikTok being back, did you see a lot of people were outraged about TikTok not being on the forefront no more for just a mere 12 hours?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people sad about it. True enough, a lot of people, I hate to say it, it's a dopamine hit. I feel like a lot of people got their daily dopamine hit from TikTok, you know what I'm saying, became obsessed with it. And it was like part of your daily routine almost for a lot of people. A lot of people was influencers and, celebrities. Everybody was on TikTok. I feel like it was like the most common ground there is. People of all different race, color, creed, religion, beliefs, systems, everybody and their mama was on TikTok. So I think it greatly affected a lot of people. But then again, it made you realize, like, okay, I may have an addiction to social media. I need to go step away and touch grass or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it made me realize. Like, a lot of people may have addiction to social media, and sometimes we need to like reset and detach from it sometimes and come back to it.
So do you think, like, with TikTok and stuff, what's next with TikTok? Do you think like they said, they didn't want to share the data, the security and stuff like that. Did that play a part? Like right now, the United States does the same thing too. They trace your data and stuff with the Freedom Act since the 9/11. Like
Yeah,
they doing that, China doing it
I'm
too.
doing
So
it.
yeah, everybody doing it.
Yeah, to be honest with you, nobody is immune and nobody is safe from their digital footprint or that data. Anytime you join a social media site or you activate cookies or stuff like that, they're gonna have access to your sensitive information, to be honest with you. So we all kind of like numbers. It's called data farming, and they use us, our data and stuff like that, to market to buyers and sharers. You see what I'm saying? People that want
Mhm.
to buy information so they can market it products and items to us and stuff. You know how you be going to a website and you be like, damn, this thing is following me. Like what I just looked at. Like I could be going to another website and I see an ad for Fashion Nova or either, stuff that you be so coincidental. You be thinking about a watch and looked at a watch and then you'll see a watch later on somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
it's just like, yeah, we the product basically.
we're part of our own stuff, right?
Yeah, we the product of all these social media sites, websites, conglomerates, advertising and all that stuff there. So
What about like the small businesses and stuff? What you think about that? The small businesses was going to get affected.
yeah, I think that played a big part too. Like TikTok is now a part of the American economy too, because a lot of small businesses and owners now, had the reach and the scale to like to the masses, you know what I'm saying, to sell their products and items to. So I'm kind of glad it's working out for them. A lot of people being entrepreneurs and stuff like that. So
Okay. All right. TikTok's back in session. Well, speaking of back in session, we told you about you said about Trump and stuff. We know that in merely 12 hours, Donald Trump right there will be the next president of the United States. He will be the
mhm.
47th president. Brittany Shea, what's your whole thoughts on Donald Trump going back into power?
I just hope this it. I mean, I hope that we don't get no dictatorship or no shit from this, because this is ridiculous. I feel
Mhm.
like a lot of people in America just fell for the old okie doke. You know what I'm saying? So we just had to see how that goes. But I feel like us black people, we gonna make it. We gonna survive. We've been making it surviving. So
Right. I mean, we lived through him for 4 years. We can live through him for another 4 years, and he
hmm
just outdone. I think he just did that just to avoid jail time.
yeah, that's it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay. Well, before we leave politics, we know that Biden. This is President Joe Biden's last 24 hours, mainly last 12 hours as president. What do you remember from Joe Biden's presidency? I mean, he promised he was going to cancel student loans. He didn't do it that much.
Yeah, I mean, he tried his best. He did some student loan cancellation, but it wasn't as all as we thought it was gonna be. I mean, he did some things. I can't say up top, but I know he probably was working in the foreground, background. I know he got all the judges in place. Black judges and stuff. So I give him that. But if I really want to know more like details of what he did, I probably had to look into that. But I know he wasn't a lame duck sitting president. I know he did stuff behind the scenes, and basically like whatever he set up this economy to be in the 4 next years coming up is coming off of his economy, not Trump's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Trump's gonna take credit for like basically just saying like, "Hey, it's I did the economy, I did it well," but really it was Joe Biden.
Yeah, and then too, Trump benefited from the economy from Obama.
So why do Trump try to make up shit just to make himself look good?
Yeah, to appease the masses, to please his fan base. They gullible. They don't research. They don't look into shit. They just go by what people tell them. And that's the worst thing you could do. Stop going by what people tell you and do your own damn research.
I don't. To me, I had a perfect example like that yesterday. It was like a bunch of white people and stuff. They were just talking amongst themselves, knowing. I'd be like, do y'all just talk on the phone rather than y'all talk amongst yourselves? So they was talking and they were saying, well, this is what I heard. This is what I heard about Joe Biden. This is what I heard. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I ain't finna even get entertained and get involved. They let them think what they want to think, because at the end of the day, they just don't do their homework and research, which is out there for you. Just do your homework.
You gotta look at it like this. Sometimes for some people, ignorance is bliss. They'd rather be ignorant and being blessed than to be knowledgeable in the know.
Yeah, and I was just like, you know what? They don't know. They don't care to know. So fuck it. All right, we move on from politics to this. We know that Wendy Williams been well, before we get to Wendy Williams, Wendy Williams has been she came back, she spoke out on the Breakfast Club about her dementia and about her conservatorship. Wendy Williams, what's your thoughts on that, Brittany? What's your thoughts on Wendy Williams? Speaking out about her conservatorship.
I felt like she was kind of, competent. They ain't as incompetent as they were trying to make it seem.
Okay. Did you think that she needed more time or something like that to get us up here? Because everybody want her to come back, but it's like you can tell she still ain't there.
Yeah, but I feel like she's not as down bad as they made it seem.
And she blamed her conservator for her money loss and stuff like that. So do you think we'll ever get Wendy Williams come back on TV again, or any form of media?
I don't think so. I think that's it. If she do, I can see a podcast, but I don't even know if she all there for the damn podcast.
Okay. You don't think what about her niece? Her niece can't help her.
Shit, I don't even know if she can help her with that.
But did you know it's a funny thing? Her niece used to be an anchor for Birmingham. You remember that?
Really?
She was on 42. Remember Wendy Williams used to always come down to Birmingham for classic weekend? You hear reports Wendy Williams was in Birmingham?
Yeah.
That was her niece. She came to visit her niece.
Oh, see, they ain't never say that. I ain't never known that. No wonder why her niece was so punctual.
Look her up.
What's her niece name? Alex, what?
Finney. Finne. And she helped her load up CBS 42.
My niece Alex. Oh, okay. See, I ain't even know.
Yeah. All right. Like Wendy Williams. We hope Wendy Williams get better. A lot of people were just like happy she's back. And don't forget this week Viral. I gotta do a plug for Viral. Don't forget this week on Viral, we'll talk a little bit more in depth about Wendy Williams, about what's going on with her conservatorship. You'll see it this week when it drops. Your streams on Viral this week. So look out for that video coming up. Also, too, Brittany Shay, we talk about this. Snoop Dogg, the B.O.J. Snoop Dogg will be performing.
D.O. what?
D.O.G.
Yeah.
D.O.G.
I thought you said J.
I said it right.
Oh, okay.
Snoop Dogg will be performing the inauguration. He receiving a lot of backlash for performing at the inauguration. Snoop Dogg really Brittany Shay putting the hornet's nest on himself. And people saying that he being a hypocrite and being fake and phony. Well, I look at it like Snoop don't care who party political party you in, as long as he get paid.
What a shame! What a shame!
But we haven't heard from Snoop Dogg neither on it. If he gonna, you know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg ain't said nothing about it. So
Yeah. Child, he don't care. He looking at. He got his bag.
Snoop Doggy Dog.
Oh, wrong.
That's the song. That's my song right there.
He
What's
this a
about my
damn
Nelly
pointing.
too? Huh?
This a damn pointing.
Snoop Dogg gotta make money. Yeah, look at it. Snoop gotta make money.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Soulja Boy. You surprised by Soulja Boy?
No, cause Soldier Boy kind of cuckoo for the fucking Cocoa Puffs. So I wasn't surprised by him.
Nelly as well.
Nelly, I kind of was. Cause I thought he knew better than that.
Well, Nelly we'll talk about that on tape this week too. Nelly he defended himself saying that his mom was ashamed of him and stuff. He said Nelly said he had to do what he has to do. He had to do to feed his new family because Nelly got two sets of family. He got the family from a previous relationship from kids. Then he got the kids with his new family with Ashanti. So this will be his second family. So we'll see on that. What's your thoughts on this by Caitlin Clark on her stalker? She got a stalker. What's your thoughts on that?
Morning, Mr. Lewis. We'll grant that motion.
What's your thoughts on Caitlin Clark stalker?
Interlineation and file a motion.
Caitlin Clark. I didn't even know till you told me.
Date of birth is 1/5/7.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark got a stalker.
Ooh. How they know? They found out or something? He followed her? Or?
He followed her. He was stalking her like in WNBA games, and he was trying to make his point clear and make his point known and stuff. And this is the video of the courtroom right here where he said guilty as charged. He didn't even admit or deny. He's just like guilty as charged. That dude said he in love with Clayton Clark. He said that. All right, we move on to another one before we go and stuff. What about this British shade Drake? We know that Drake in the bidding war, not bidding war, but he's trying to sue everybody that he can come across to with Drake.
Man.
Suing the record label because he don't want Kendrick Lamar suing his own record label with Kendrick Lamar. As him and Kendrick Lamar has this two separate record labels. Drake suing the record label because he believed the record label promoted push against him to Not Like Us. Now Kendrick Lamar will have the benefits coming up. He will perform at the Super Bowl with that song. Kendrick Lamar will be at Super Bowl and be nearly about almost 3 weeks from that. 3 weeks from tonight, Super Bowl, and Kendrick Lamar will perform that song. You know he's gonna perform it, and Drake's trying to find any means, anyway, to stop the song from being played.
Baby, that song finna get played on a national grandstand, and it's all right, Bookie. You know what I'm saying? You just got embarrassed. That's it. That's all.
Do you think he need to come back with a bigger hit? This would be the perfect time for him to do something, during Kendrick's big moment. I don't see why he don't capitalize on stuff like that. You want to embarrass me? I'm finna embarrass you on the biggest stage by releasing something.
Yeah, he sure got released.
And then he had something with Spotify. He dropped his lawsuit against Spotify, so we ain't got to worry about him and Spotify no more. He just said, screw Spotify. I didn't want to sue my record label. Do you think that's kind of like a death sentence right there? Do you think it's a death sentence for you to sue your own people that promoted you when you had your hits and stuff?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. All right. And we'll get there a little bit, but before we go, Michelle Obama, this is Barack Obama. Barack Obama will be at the inauguration tomorrow to coordinate with Trump and stuff. But a lot of people are talking about Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama said she ain't finna do it, Brittany.
Like she said, when they go low, you go high. My sister said she ain't coming with that
And then
mess.
a lot of people are saying that she's not showing support for Trump, which she don't have to because she made her stance clear and her stance known that she don't.
I'm supporting them.
Yeah,
I support them for not coming.
Yeah, every black woman support I'm surprised she ain't run for president, but she don't like politics. She don't like being in politics that much.
Yeah, she never did. You know, when she was in the White House, she damn near wanted to divorce Obama.
For real?
You ain't never hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
She said about 10 years in one part of 10 years of her marriage, she wasn't happy.
Damn.
In her book, yeah, she said that. But I'm just glad she just choosing. She has a choice. You know what I'm saying in the matter, because when she was like first lady, she just had to go with the, work with the system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now she just have a choice. She to decide like, no, I don't want to support this. I don't want to go to this. You know what I'm saying? Much as people have disrespected her on a grand national scale, I don't blame her. I don't want to be part of this public fodder no more. You know what I'm saying? People criticizing me. People have something to say about me. I ain't got time for this. And I know who I am as a person. And these folks don't know me from a can of damn paint in this parasocial ass relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm just glad she choosing her peace. That's all.
Okay. Well, Michelle Obama won't be watched that much. Everybody's gonna be really watching Kamala Harris since she didn't win the election to Trump. There's a close eye to keep your eye on.
Yeah. But I think she don't have it with style and grace. Her Obama just trying to be there, just as a representative of the Democratic Party. I look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Either way, we may not like it. He the president, but I'm just not. I'm just here, out of.
But I feel like she could. To me, I feel like people didn't give her a chance and see what could she do, and then that just shows you the United States just fucking backwards. We ain't number one. I'm just saying, like, yeah, we probably third or fourth.
One.
Huh?
China.
Huh?
China.
Yeah, China number one.
Yeah.
We got nukes too, but they got everything to a man. They started small, and then within 30 years they started coming right up to us. So they up there, Brendan, with TikTok stuff. They taking over, and then them with this TikTok stuff, they trying to with us trying to, as the United States trying to monetize to get some money out of TikTok because we couldn't come up with nothing like that. So it just tells you right there with TikTok, all this stuff right here, all this illusion right here with TikTok. They number one, and then too with TikTok, you get to easily connect with people quicker than Instagram, Facebook, all them places.
Right.
They just ain't got the capabilities and stuff like that. And Mark Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos and all the rest of them, they just trying to kiss anybody just to stay and get some tax brackets, so they ain't got to get regulated less.
Yeah, they trying to stay in good favor, good grace with them. That's all. You're right about that.
They don't want the whole money to be tied up and tied in. That's what it is. They want to keep everything within the house when they having people laid off and stuff like that, especially on Amazon. People laying off, but you got all this money, but then you don't want to pay your folks. You want to pay them peanuts, and you're not paying them enough to make their sustainability for a living.
Yeah, true.
All right, we're just gonna do it for Connect now. For Brittany Shea, I've been your host, Kid You Dick, saying so long. We'll see you for another edition of Connect Now. See you later.